Hi everybody, it is your friend Kyle from the library here, and today I'm going to show you how to make a really cool craft using just the materials from one of our take and make activity bags. Today we are going to make this really cool Christmas tree ornament that also lights up. So now let's take a look at what's inside and I can show you what you'll be using today. Inside your take and make activity kit you should find a white paper cone that looks like this, a couple of gold pipe cleaners, you should have a popsicle stick just like this one here, and you should find a sheet of jewel stickers that you can use for decorating with. Now you should also find a couple sheets of other stickers in there that you can use to decorate your project any way that you want to. And finally, you should also see a bag of funny looking parts. And we will open this and take a look at this part of the activity a little bit later. But for now, let's just set that one aside. Great, so now that we have everything that we're going to need in order to make this really cool craft, let's get started with our decorating. Okay, so let's get started by taking our paper cup right here, and you can see that it is in the shape of a cone, which kind of resembles the shape of a pine tree or a Christmas tree, and that is exactly what we're going to do here today. We are going to decorate this cone with our jeweled stickers and maybe our colored pencils and markers, and we're going to dress it up so that it looks like a festive Christmas tree. Now these little jewels here, you can just peel those off and they stick right onto your project just like that. Now this is the part of the craft where you can be as creative and artistic as you want to be. You can use all of the stickers that are in the bag that I supplied for you, or you can find some of your own materials like pencil crayons or markers, or maybe you have some tinsel or sparkles lying around at home that you'd like to add to your tree to make it unique and special. Now I really like the sparkly jeweled stickers that I supplied in the kit, and you can see that with my Christmas tree, I've taken some of those jeweled stickers and I've put them in a straight line going from the top all the way down to the bottom, and I've done that all the way around the tree, so I've got straight lines of jewels going from top to bottom. So take a few minutes now to decorate your tree so it's exactly the way that you want it to be, and when you're finished, we will move on to the next step, which is creating the lighting mechanism that fits inside of the cone. Okay, so step 2 of our project involves the pieces that came in the little plastic bag with your activity kit. So if we open this up now and dump everything out, we can take a look at what we've got. Okay, look at this stuff here. Now we've got a whole bunch of these little things here. We'll come back to that in a few minutes. But then we have a green one right here. Take a look at that. What do you suppose that thing is? What we have in this package here is a battery. It's a 3-volt battery, so there's not a lot of electricity in here, but it will be just enough to do what we need to do. Now I've opened up the back like this, and I'll pop out the battery. And if you look closely at it, you'll see that one side is a little bit different than the other side. In fact, on this side, you should see a little plus sign, which means this side is the minus side. Let's take our little green thing here and take a very close look at it. It's got, well, it looks like it has 2 long legs on it. One is a little bit longer than the other. And then this green part down here, well, do you know what that does? Probably you've guessed already, it lights up. This is called a light-emitting diode, or LED for short, and you've probably heard of LED lights because they are everywhere these days. When we take our battery, remember on our battery we had a plus side and a minus side? Well, if we sandwich those in between, look what happens! Oh my goodness! We get a bright light from that. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that cool? Now, it might not work the very first time. You might accidentally put it this way, like that. And notice that because the long leg is on the negative side and the short leg is on the positive side, nothing is going to happen. The circuit is broken. So in order to fix that, we're just going to unclip it, move it and turn it around, and then put the short leg on the negative side and the long leg on the positive side, and look at that. I left a little surprise for you in your kit, and I gave you 5 extra light bulbs. But these light bulbs look a little bit different, don't they? They don't have the green color to them like this light bulb did. If you want, you can take a few minutes to just play around with the battery and the light bulbs and see what kind of cool colors you can make with them. So for this next step, we're going to take our green light and battery, and we're going to use some of the scotch tape that you have to supply. We're just going to take off a little piece of tape like that, and we're going to tape the light bulb to the battery. Just like that. And then we're going to take another piece of tape and one end of our golden pipe cleaner, and we are going to tape that so that the light bulb is at the very end of our pipe cleaner. This is what it should look like when you're done. And you'll notice that the top of your Christmas tree, the cone, has been cut off, so there's a little bit of a hole going through there. What we want to do is take our pipe cleaner and feed it up through that hole so that our light is fed all the way into our, oh, look at that. How cool is that? The last thing that you're going to need to finish this craft is your popsicle stick. We are going to take our popsicle stick and we're going to use it to make nice sharp angles. So we're going to use it to bend our pipe cleaner so that we get a nice sharp angle like that. See that? And we're going to do this sort of like an accordion. Bend it back like that, and then bend it again like that. And see how it's giving me nice sharp angles like that? That's what you want, because as you probably guessed by now, we are making a little star for the top of our tree. You're going to want to go back and forth like this 10 times in order to make a star. You should have something that is shaped kind of like this. And if I bend this around, you will be able to make a little star shape. Now you may have to bend and manipulate it a little bit to give it the exact shape that you want, but you can see I've got a little star. And if you have any leftover bit of pipe cleaner there, you can just twist it around so that the star stays in place. Look at that. It kind of resembles a star, doesn't it? So there we have it. We've used an LED light bulb, a 3-volt battery, and some sparkly stickers to create this very cool light-up Christmas tree ornament. Now I've got to tell you a secret about these LED light bulbs. They use very little electricity, so you may actually find that this little ornament that you've made will light up for several weeks at a time, and that's going to be my challenge to you. Let's keep a close eye on our light bulbs, and you tell me in the comments below, how long did your light bulb last?